We've all heard that if you could win the morning, you could win the day. One of the ways to doing that is to create regular rituals and routines so you don't have to think about what you need to do. And if you could set up routines and habits, especially early in the day, you could benefit from this science and momentum and create positive momentum as opposed to being reactive, like how a lot of people do. They pick up their phone the first thing and they start reacting and driving distraction and reaction as opposed to proactively spending time with self-care and self-love and having a vision and a direction for your day. So let's get into it. Now, as I jump into this again, this is my ideal day. So sometimes I can't do all of this, but I could do as many as I can. So the first thing I do when I wake up is I recall my dreams. When you're dreaming to the things that you're focusing on during the daytime is that you're actually processing and integrating and working on solutions, but most people forget their dreams. After that, I get out of bed and I make the bed that most of you do, but if you don't do it, take 2 minutes and make your bed because that's a success habit. If we're talking about positive momentum, the science of momentum, getting things done, checking things off, doing it with excellence, then make your bed. It's worth the 1 or 2 minutes because again, how you do anything is how you do everything. And have a good check mark on something like making your bed is very powerful because it teaches you to be able to do something. When you come back at the end of the day, you come back to your bed already made. You come back to success. After that, what I'll do is I'll go into the kitchen and I'll have a tall glass of water because, we use a lot of water and most of us are very dehydrated at night. I'll take my supplements there. I take my probiotics, which is the big one, because your gut is your second brain, being your brain in your head, but you also have incredible amount of nerve cells in your gut. And so I want to make sure that's being fed and healthy, so I take my probiotics. Then what I do is I do my breathing, right? I'm thinking about the things I'm focusing on here. I'm thinking about excellence. I'm thinking about oxygen. Whatever your breathing technique is, I focus on breathing. So whether it's box breathing or alpha breathing, whether it's because I want to fully oxygenate my body and, my brain. I do my meditation in the morning and also later in the afternoon or evening, but I always do an early morning meditation. I do it for about 20 minutes. Mindfulness is so important. So I want to have a clear mind as I enter the day. And so meditation puts me in that space. Some of you use Headspace app. Some of you use the Muse device. I do 1 or 2 minutes of just movement. And this could be different. It could be calisthenics, it could be burpees, but I just want to get into my body after I meditate. And so I move my body pretty intensely for a couple minutes. And if I'm in a hotel room, maybe I'm just doing jumping jacks, but I'm doing crunches for 2 minutes straight. I'm just waking my body. That is not my exercise for the day. It's just for me to get my heart rate beating and getting some movement in my body. I take a shower and it's cold shower. And I do believe in cold therapy. It works for me. It helps me to reset my nervous system. Ice baths are very powerful because it helps. Like if you hit your knee, you put ice on it to reduce swelling and inflammation. Cold therapy is a very powerful way of resetting your nervous system and reducing inflammation. So I take a cold shower. When I get out, I go through my normal routine. Then I make a tea. And my favorite tea is like a brain tea. I sip my tea and that's where I write my journal. And I'm a big believer in journaling. I've been doing it since I've been in college. They journal and they keep diaries. I mean, you think about Edison, Einstein, Da Vinci. I mean, their journals are priceless, right? From there, right from journaling, since I'm writing, and I like writing. There's a lot of studies saying that handwriting is better than actually typing. And we all have an ongoing, most of us, to-do list of things that we need to get done. For me, the big thing is I just want to be able to accomplish, as a total win, 3 things for work and 3 things personally. And they don't have to be all epic big things, but I just feel like that if I could get 3 of my work goals done on my to-do list and 3 of my personal things to do, then it's been a great day. And, when you're looking back at the end of the day, saying, yes, today was a great day. Today I crushed it. Today, in addition to my to-do list, I also have a to feel list, because I feel like a lot of who we are is our states and emotions. And I think I don't want it to be just where I happen to feel a certain way by accident. I'm just going to react to everything that's going on in my world. And I just might have some good positive states, as opposed to being a thermostat where I set it to feel love, to feel curious, to feel bewilderment, right? Connection, gratitude. I also have, besides a to-do list and a to-feel list, I also look at my to-be list. Like, who do I want to be today? make time for the things that are most important is I read. I read for about 20-30 minutes. So after I do my reading, then I go and I make my brain smoothie. Brain berries, which are your blueberries and avocado and your leafy vegetables. And when I'm done with that smoothie, I go through my brain training in one of our quick learning online programs at quicklearning.com. We have an online speed reading course, online memory course, thinking course, academic success course. That's where I do my brain training. And I like to do it in the morning because I want to jumpstart my brain. So after I do certain brain trainings, which are all in our programs, then I really start my day.
부자들은 반드시 지키는 10억짜리 모닝루틴 잘 보셨나요? 아무리 좋은 습관이라고 해도 저런 거 한다고 달라져? 라는 생각이 든다면 무용지물입니다. 결국 사람의 인생은 무의식을 바꿔야 하고 무의식을 바꾸려면 반복되는 행동이 필요합니다. 오늘 이 영상이 인생을 바꾸고자 하는 당신에게 10억% 도움이 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 지금까지 러너스 하이였습니다. 도움이 되셨다면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.